the stronger method for ending water fluoridation is to enforce existing laws against weapons of mass destruction and acts of terrorism. Now, cities that dump fluoride into the water supply are committing multiple felony acts. I mean, those people who handle the fluoride and dump it into the water are terrorists by definition. You know, terrorism is by definition using a weapon or threatening to use a weapon in order to alter the way the public responds to political interests. That's what fluoride does. Fluoride is a weapon of mass destruction by UN definitions because it's non-discriminatory. It harms infants and babies and children. You know, even the federal government warns that you shouldn't use it to make infant formula.
Just recently, right?
Yeah, just recently.
Like the CDC, I remember reading that.
So the people who promote fluoride, the dentists and doctors, are conspiring with terrorists. And so they should be arrested. They should be taken for interrogation, indictment, and prosecution under the Patriot Act if you want to still have that law around. It's a bad law, but it could be used against these people that are poisoning the country through the water supply. I mean, look, if you or I took a fluoride chemical, a vial of that chemical, and just went down to the river and dumped it in the river, we could be arrested for committing an act of terrorism. If you just carry it in your car, that is a hazardous chemical substance that's being transported without proper EPA authorization. You could be prosecuted under the Patriot Act for just carrying a vial of fluoride. So why can they dump it into the water supply and not be arrested? So I call on the local sheriffs and the sheriff deputies to lock and load, get their handguns, their rifles, their SWAT gear, their handcuffs, go down to the local water treatment centers and arrest everybody who's involved in water fluoridation. And let them stand trial, a trial by jury, a jury of their peers, and let's present the evidence. If they're found innocent, then fine, I can live with that. But let's present the evidence and let's enforce the law against weapons of mass destruction. I mean, we are suffering under what is essentially an act of chemical warfare in America today. That's the fluoride in the water.